Alright guys. Washing machine in front. Okay. Reach to the sky. Nice and tall. Nice and tall. Oh, look, Max isn't even that far from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh,
If that twist that tall slide. Straight
okay.
up.
I'm down. Not across. Switch over. Okay, so those shoulders back, chest forward. Always try to make these shoulder blades touch each other. Cool. And arms forward, drop the head. Okay, grab a leg, grab a right, whatever. Needs to get that. Stretch those quads. Switch over.
Go. Yeah, I've got it, boys. Oh, no.
Alright, cool. The old stretches. Oh, the 8 weights have reappeared. I like it. So, let's pick 2 weights for the day. How did this come back? You brought it back.
I found it, and I was like, I don't know if we need that.
We probably do, really. Right, guys, give me a waist.
Motion.
Motion. Okay, identify a waist of motion.
I nearly struck that.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any specific examples?
Looking for the light, looking for the light parts yesterday. If I had the whole lights, I could have taken them apart instead of running back and forth 3-4 times.
Okay. Someone want to give me another waist? Defects. Can you give me an example?
What the weave?
Yeah. Press freeze. Think of.
On the tops, don't go over the.
Good. Minutes height issues. Super. Well done. You can identify some waste. Well, we can do Max's stats. What's the Max's stats are easier now. Ooh. So mine was wrong. Number of lights, but yesterday's 15.
I'm going home disappointed, boys.
Well, actually,
That's not
no,
too
that's not
bad.
true. Actually, it was 18. But what it is, I counted the 3 wall lights that were actually, despite what they said, were not consistent.
That's not too bad, seeing as the plastic.
See, this Chris tried to poison us, yeah. The
cashier represents the reserve. So that's what the reserve money. So that's where we need to get to. Or one of the above modifiers. Great, we're at 3 right now. So, and then sale, we didn't have any sales yesterday. Well, we did actually, but I didn't put it into this morning.
Yeah.
And it was £600.
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah. Cool. That's done with. Health and safety. Guys, talk to me. What any health and safety issues?
I think for future people who use injection molding, we should give, or ordering it, you should make it clear that it's a special plastic, not just any plastic wrap.
Yeah, I think I should just order it from the normal supplier.
But you think we should wear goggles as well?
Yeah.
Injection molding, because we don't have the
Yeah,
we don't have
safety
the original
glasses.
guard.
Safety
So at
glasses
least-
definitely.
Wait, is that meant to be a guard?
Yes,
It's meant to be more guards.
It's the most annoying. You can't
You
do
can't
it properly.
operate it.
You can't.
Operate it.
It's a
with the
shit
guards that are
guard
on them.
because
But
you can't move the
The
guard.
point is, you can't actually trap your hands because
Yeah,
of the way you
your
have to
hands.
use 2 hands anyway.
Yeah.
So you've got a
It's
risk
mainly,
of issue
I think the
there,
guard's mainly for when the element blows up,
Yeah.
which we've had once where it's
Yeah,
bad.
you were fine.
Yeah. But if someone's doing it, like I was just like next to it,
Yeah.
they exploded and sparks came out. And if someone's actually without goggles,
We think we need to update our health and safety properly update because
That sounds like you're taking ownership of that, Joe.
I don't. Well, no, someone a bit higher than myself can.
Well,
We'll get
no,
some
you
skills.
can
Can take charge of that. Or,
I mean, if you identify anything, you need to, you know.
I think there are quite a few problems with anodize, and that's what she leaned with it yesterday.
if you feel
Didn't wear
that
any gloves.
if you feel that,
He's not wearing any gloves. Not putting the lids on the tanks.
Okay.
Like, I do it now. I didn't used to do it, but now I realise now that the strong, I can smell it on my hands, and the smell is strong.
Okay.
And the chemicals damaging the man's hands. So I don't really want that to happen.
We need to identify training.
well, if you think something needs doing, then say it, and then
So we
We'll
just
do it.
identified the anodize.
Yeah.
So let's say that we need to do retraining on the anodize. We need to decide a safe procedure
yeah,
to deal with it.
probably the most dangerous one.
Yeah, and we'll identify what happens as well in the case of getting acid on your hands.
Same
or
with
whatever.
soldering, really. Goggles again,
Yeah, sure.
like because it's like just putting goggles on will save your eye, your eyes. Just,
Well,
is-
do you remember we did that? What was it? Kaizen Day. Was it worth spending a morning going around each individual process all together, and we all just look for things like that? Because if you're saying this, or Liam's saying this, well, you're all coming up with the ideas. Why don't we actually spend some time, a few hours one day, and just document it all, and then take it away and write
yeah,
it
that's
all
the
up?
problem. We all say the
It's all
ideas,
there
but we
already.
never.
But we need to start implementing
Yeah,
this
we
because
never.
What, like write a list and put it up on the wall?
Should we actually identify that?
Yeah, and physically
I-
do
I
it.
should we
identify it?
We
Should we
all
say-
like,
I think at the end of the
in
day, you
theory,
go, why haven't you done this?
Yeah.
I think it needs to be a day when we're all in.
Okay, Thursday or Friday
It
next
needs-
week.
It needs to be next Thursday then.
So next Thursday we'll say 1 PM and we'll go around and we'll walk around together and we'll identify any hazards that any of us can see and risks and so on and so forth. Yeah, so we just all we do is identification.
Not one, because we're built like do it 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Yeah.
Would it not be better to do it straight away in the morning?
No, because if throughout the day you then start realising certain things when
Okay.
you're doing it without doing the safety things, and
Right.
then you can bring it up at the end of the day.
Cool.
That's me and Jordan doing that apparently.
When's Jordan back?
16th, isn't it? Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It's halfway through the month.
Okay, guys. Improvements. Talk to me. Any improvements
Well,
yesterday after the morning meeting or
This morning I done a slight string adjustment because it was you can't unravel it because it was at an angle, just
Yeah.
vertical. Now I've put it up so it actually flows better.
Nice.
I mean, it won't be for you guys, but any newbies that start in your area, we've got the parts list done now. And it's not really an improvement, but it will
It is.
be in future.
No, it is. It is
Not
absolutely.
a cut
Yeah.
for our guys, but
Well, it's an
in
improvement
future.
for us.
Yeah.
Joe struggles with knowing what parts what. I think maybe
Pick them
Karen
out.
does as well. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, I done a staple box as well. 'Cause it was in that black bag and you couldn't see.
Nice.
So yeah.
I did the screen. You see
I
here.
do rather like that.
So that we've got also know who's doing what as well in the audience. So we don't have this come on like the one downstairs. So you come in, you might miss that one. You come up with it.
Yeah.
It's just on the same timer.
Stats and the same place, so we don't have to ask Max anymore. Max doesn't have to fiddle about with his phone while we'll stand there and wait.
Yeah.
And then I did washing machine and put up 2 more brackets for the extract. And also I think I've fixed the testers. I think I've tested it on 1.
And so do you think they'll be ready to go by the end of the day?
Well, the 1 will. We
Definitely.
keep running this 1 and then we'll see see if it's not bugging out, and if it's not bugging out then we can carry on with it. Cool. Okay, right. Does everyone now? I know normally I'd ask you individually what you're going to get done today, but I'm probably going to direct it a little bit. Ryan, though, you might know what you're going to get
Video.
done.
We're getting that nice video done.
Okay, cool. I've left you those parts as well.
Yeah.
So I'll direct the other 3. So I'll just check first. Joe, would you rather come upstairs and solder leads to the protection circuits, or would you rather powder coat?
I'll need to have a look at what I need to powder coat.
There's quite a lot, I think. But
Well, what
we're trying to hit all the parts that are in for this week.
What was the plan?
Solder parts for now. Solder the solder
I do
leads.
need to go upstairs and get some parts back.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to put some stuff in. I'll let you.
Okay, cool.
I can also, if you want me to, because I have time today, process stuff.
Yes.
So I'm that time to do it.
Okay, cool. So process and solder the leads. We've got so there's I won't bore you with the numbers, but all those texture circuits have been made, all need to be subject to leads. So we need to do them in order as what in the system. There's 5 metres, there's 10 metres, there's some standard 2s and so on and so forth, but we're not using them all. We're going to need another 40 or so, I think.
How are we
to
doing
finish
that
out
until
week.
we can't do that until the.
We can solder the leads.
Yeah,
So we can solder all the leads, all ready to go, all
Yeah.
ready to injection mould.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so then that would be Cameron, Max, you two prepping the assembly still. So looking at all the future orders that we've got for this week, putting all the lenses in, lasering all the backs, getting all the LEDs together. I think there's some LEDs to assemble. Just make sure you've got every single part. Do all the packaging, put the labels on the packaging, make the box if there isn't a box made for it. Print the label if the label is not printed for shipping. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're literally talking about the only thing we've got to do is injection mould
Is
and
that for
assemble.
everything as well in white as well, or just up
No,
to
only yellow.
Up till
Only up to
amber?
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can assemble the 12-watt lights.
I've still
There's
got the
5.
boards.
You've still got the boards to make, so you're making the boards. So there's 5 12-watt lights in the system.
Yeah.
They can be completed. Okay, I'm going to be running the machines, and then I'm going to come in while the machines are running. I'm going to do a mixed powder coating then as well.
Alright.
Any important announcements from anyone? Okay, I'll give you one. What about the plastic? So I've had a text this morning saying it's coming between 3 and 4 p.m. typically, but as far as I'm aware, Parcelfuls do not deliver to their time slots, because normally I get a time slot between like 11 and 12 and they deliver at 3. And so I've seen them here early in the morning as well, so I'm hoping that it just ignores the time slots, does whatever, and hopefully it's here earlier in the area and it just does it. If not, then worst case we're looking at end of day. And we're not likely to, I mean, if it comes at 3, we might get some lights made, like, well, we might be able to get 10 or 15, but if we, I mean, obviously if they do turn up, we'll jump straight into a flow session, yeah? And just try and get as much assembled and done as possible. Okay. We're doing.
Go on, Max, meeting's yours.
Any problems today?
Well, we had no injection mould pellets till 3 o'clock, so.
Yeah. How many did we?
21.
21 at the.
21 lights.
Oh really? I thought it was just the
No.
7 reeds. What else?
Well, technically that includes the 3 wall lights finished off yesterday.
Right.
But they finished this morning. They got knocked off the system.
Yeah,
so they put
okay.
their sleeves on.
Right.
So
seven
18
recessed.
18 lights built this afternoon.
But so we could easily hit over 30 a day if we're doing
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of stock management and keeping up with it.
Well, we'll see.
I think so. I think we could.
Yeah.
Like I say, if it's 3 of us doing what we was doing, then yeah, we can quite easily.
I mean,
Even
that-
40, we could probably do 40.
Yeah.
If we get 2 hours, 2-3 hours.
I mean, like 2 or 3 hours, I think is going to be like the max, because keeping that pace is like
Yeah, no, it's
mentally
quite
and physically quite
yeah,
draining.
true.
We could crack in the building for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Because then we'll be able to get more built.
Definitely, I definitely noticed that you putting all those bits and pieces in the boxes
Yeah.
made a lot of difference. It
Especially
was
the
like
lens is already in.
it saved all that wasted motion. Where you're going to go find parts and stuff.
Yeah.
It was all just there.
Yeah.
So it's something that we really need to look at. But definitely helped.
I didn't have any mistake, any problems.
No.
Joe? No problem. Ryan, any problems? No problems today. I think
Not that I can think of.
it was alright today.
But as I say, tomorrow's going to be the issue where we've shot all the bits in such random order, piecing it all together.
Well, we've done most of the shots from, well, in my case, because
What other shots did you
we shot away goes.
So yeah, it's just I just need to stick the Haas, not the Haas, the other one.
McMurray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll get onto that because we only loaded it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
You waving at the camera, Cam?
Always,
Did we get everything we wanted to do?
Oh,
Done LEDs.
Yeah, I've got everything I wanted done.
Yeah, I got everything. Joe, did you get everything done?
Well, I didn't really. I kind of
Oh, you
changed.
can't
I
change,
changed because
yeah.
I looked at the system and I had those stuff there. So
Fair enough. If you turn, yeah.
There's Innovate. I just want to just bring it up now. Is Innovate still Corten or is it black? No,
I don't know. I haven't looked.
it's black.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing
It's
it.
like
Yeah, it
micro
was,
eyelids and stuff.
it was, well, the spike lights are black, I know that, because it was going to prep them, but
Yeah.
then,
Okay, cool. So that'll be,
That's
needs to
what
be first thing in the morning for Joe. Powder coating Innovates. It's all black then. You want
Yeah.
black still, I assume.
Yeah, I've just all the planting stuff is done. If you want to get that done,
Yeah, cool.
and all that stuff is done as well.
Big day tomorrow then. If we can if we can catch up tomorrow, which is possible, I think it's possible.
Oh, yeah.
I think given that we're going to have all of this in, with Liam as well, the machines are running. So
I was going to say, when are we doing the monthly review? When you're doing the reviews?
the monthly one.
Yeah. When
That's
when
not,
is
not
that?
that's not till next week. Is that 4 weeks next
Well,
week?
We didn't really. Did we? Oh, we did do the month. No, we did do monthly, didn't we?
Yeah, we
right
did.
at
We went
start,
through the whole
first
thing at the first
But I
thing.
mean that table we wanted to do, the point.
Yeah.
The
I think I'll be honest with you.
point thing.
That's probably a job for me either on the weekend or like early
Yeah,
next
I was
week.
gonna. No, I
Once
was
we-
gonna say.
Once we just get
not,
through all
don't
these
do it
orders.
tomorrow because it's
Yeah,
a bit hectic.
we just need to get through this stage, and then we've got a bit more breathing space. We can build stock and kind of get, like work on stuff a bit more. Like Joe's identified a fantastic improvement of basically being able to get that anodised jig in such a way, but you just need to work out how to do it. That's what you were saying, wasn't it? Like we were saying that the anodised jig's a bit awkward. You've done that bar, but it just needs to be, I think, brought up. And so like things like that just need, like a bit of time, a bit of thinking.
You made a great one earlier about
Did
it
I?
the
Oh.
tubs. I don't know what they're called. I think it's the anodizer with the acid. And you were saying about the lid, how it's a health and safety thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned about maybe putting it on a
Oh,
swivel.
that was you.
No, but
You-
you said swivel, and I was like, oh, you mean? I've forgotten what I said now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, what?
But-
So you can pick it up easy.
Put it on the hit. No, put
It
on the
doesn't
hinge.
go, so it's
So
always.
so
you said about it not sitting right, and people keep knocking it, and then
Yeah.
they slide all over the place.
Oh yeah.
All the acid goes in.
Have you thought about, so with that idea, you'd have the hinge so that it's got a stop on it that's just beyond the 90, so that you can't open the door, the top all the way, and then it automatically always closes. See what I mean? Like you can't possibly leave it open.
I think people when they take it out, they forget it's, or they can't
Well,
find
I
it.
hadn't seen the lids for a while. I didn't know where they were until you told me earlier.
Yeah, because I always put them in that little corner
Right.
because it's just easy.
Well, now I know where they are. Cool.
What about the hinge rusting though? From
Might be, like the copper
Might
seems to
wear
do
out.
okay, considering it's pretty much immersed in the acid, doesn't it? It wears away a bit. Maybe some brass hinges is a good shout.
the yeah.
Brass is pretty similar to copper, isn't it? So probably lasts better than stainless steel.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it
Cool.
today. Yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
nice one guys.
Chill it back.